Krishna Hare Ram. Tvameva matacha pita tvameva vandushka shakha tvameva vidyam dravinam tvameva sarvam mam deva deva. Srimad Bhagavatam, Book 3, Discourse 7, Shloka 28. Jai Mahavira Radha Raman, Jai Nitai, Jai Gaur, Jai Sri Radheshyam. Also kindly recount at length the glorious exploits connected with the creation, preservation and dissolution of the universe of the Lord, who is the abode of Shri, the goddess of beauty and prosperity, and who embodied himself forth as Brahma, Vishnu and Shiva, his manifestation with reference to a particular guna, modes of Prakriti. O Lord, further tell me the grouping of society into so many varnas, grades of classes and ashrams, stage of life on the basis of outward marks, conduct and temperament, the birth and doings, etc. of the riches, seers, and the division of the Vedas, the extensive detail of sacrifices, the path of yoga, the path of renunciation and the path of knowledge or discrimination between matter and spirit, the Vaishnav cult, the Pancharatra Agamas taught by the Lord to the sage Narada, the heterogeneity caused by the dissemination of heretic doctrines, the descent of races through a mother belonging to a higher caste than the father, and the nature and variety of destinies reached by men after their death according to their gunas, characteristics, and karma doings. 32, 33. Also tell me, O holy Brahmana, the means conducive severally to religious merit, worldly riches, sensuous enjoyment, and final beatitude, without prejudice to one another, the methods one by one of agriculture, trade, etc., as well as the of administration of justice and study of the Vedas, the method of performing Shraddha, ceremony in honor for the benefit of their relatives, and even so the evolution of the Pritis, the Manes, and likewise the relative position of the planets, lunar mansions, and other stars among the heavenly bodies are determining the divisions of time. 34. What is the reward of charitable gifts, austere penance, sacrificial acts, and works of public utility, such as the digging of wells and tanks, the construction of roads and temples, the cultivation of gardens, etc.? What are the duties of one living abroad as well as of a man in adverse circumstances? 35. Also tell me, O sinless Maitreya, the means by which Lord Krishna, who is invoked by his devotees, the source of piety, can be propitiated, and what type of men are able to win his pleasure. 36. Teachers who are kind to the meek, O chief of Brahmanas, tell their devotee pupils and sons even what they may not have asked. 37. In how many ways, O worshipful sage, do these elements return to their source, primordial matter? And who wait on him even during a pralaya, and who get merged in him while he is in yoga nidra? 38. What is the true nature of the jiva, embodied soul, and the essential character of the Supreme? What is the wisdom taught by the Upanishads, and what again is the use a teacher has for his pupil and vice versa? 39. Then what are the means suggested by the wise, O sinless one, for attaining that wisdom? For neither spiritual enlightenment nor devotion nor dispassion can be had by itself. 40. Therefore, being friendly disposed toward me, kindly answer these questions of mine that I have asked with intention to acquaint myself with the exploit of Sri Hari, ignorant as I am, and blinded by Maya. 41. The study of all the Vedas, sacrificial acts and austerities, penance and charitable gifts, O Holy One, cannot equal even a fraction of the merit that one acquires by rendering a jiva, embodied souls, immune from the fear of birth and death through instruction in the truth about God. (42) Sri Shuka continued, when Vidura, the foremost of the Kurus, asked Maitreya, the chief of the sages, questions bearing on the theme of the Puranas, the latter was immensely delighted on being urged to narrate the stories of the Lord, and smiling spoke as follows. Thus end the 7th discourse in Book 3 of the great and glorious Bhagavata Purana, otherwise known as Paramahamsa Samhita. So many questions. Jai Ho, Jai Ho. What a mental power the sages of those eras had to hold so many questions at once and then to answer step by step everything. So beautiful to be able of reading and meditating on these Leelas pastimes of Bhagavan. Thanks very much for watching, and I will meet you tomorrow at the same time with the discourse 8 titled Brahma's Manifestation. With 33 shlokas. Interesting. Jai Jai Sri Radheshyam.